Look what goes on. Alien Earth. Season 1, Episode 5. Spoilers. Some spoilers. A fair warning of spoilers. So, if you haven't seen it, please do go watch it. This mask sucks. I feel like that's what it should be like. Instead, this side is way smaller than the other. Gotta be careful. I don't want to end up like those Klansmen on Django where he rips the hole, he tries to make the hole bigger. Oh, shit. I made the hole too big. I fucked it up. Okay. Season 1, Episode 5. It was a good episode. Like, that episode is what I thought this entire series was going to be like. Like, I was expecting it to be... It was very... Like an alien movie. Like, one of the, like, OG alien movies is, like, the same vibe I got from this episode. It was a sweet episode. Yeah, like, it had some quality alien. And it was cool seeing, like, other aliens than just, like, the xenomorph. And them kind of, like, think and be weird. And I thought that was pretty sick. So, big ups. That also was it was a sweet episode. I have some points. I got some points, though. Because I do have, like, some... Like, there's a couple things I was like, this is a little strange. The first is, like, the bittersweetness of this. Because the last episode ended with her, like, talking to the baby xenomorph. And so I was really excited to see what happened with that. And I was quite excited this week. And so, like... I'm not the biggest fan of when we get, like, a recap. Oops. I hope I can still hear that. Oh, well. Okay, I was like I'm never, like, a big fan of, like, the recap. Like, when they, like, show, like, one of the episodes mid-season, it always seems like a thing in TV shows now. Is like, one episode they have is going back to, like, the setup of what happened. And it was cool because you get a little bit more... you get more, like... what's the word I'm looking for? Like... depth of, like, what happened. Because the first episode, you starts off and you're kind of like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. And the show up until now, I was kind of, like, a little skeptical of. I really like the Alien movies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of them. And so watching this, I was just like, I don't like when TV shows do, like, the young... They try to make, like, a young... Like, they make it, like, kids, you know? Because even, like... So, Alien Romulus was, like, teens. Like, young adults. And I was like, it's just still not... Like, that was scraping... That was really, like, on the edge. And I liked Romulus. I thought Romulus was really good. But that was on the edge of it. And, yeah, seeing this one, like, then with, like, where these are, like, adults, like, kids in, like, adult bodies, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, oh, my boobs bounce when I run. This is so weird. I was kind of just like, why? Like, why? Why is this? Why is it this? And then, like, I don't like where they're, like, kind of, like, just behaving like kids, and they're like, yeah, you poopy head. It's like, why? Like, I thought that was unnecessary. And so, like, I've been very skeptical of the show. Did I get paint on that? Yeah, I did. Whoopsie. I was painting figures, and then I watched the episode while I was painting it, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta review this. I must. There's no other possible thing for me to do here. Yeah, so I've been like skeptical of the show regardless, but this episode gave me some hope for sure. Like I really liked this episode. It was really good. It was hard to be painting and watching because I was watching more than I was painting. But the other episodes I've been able to do other stuff while watching it, and I'm just kind of like, it's just there. Yeah, okay. So spoilers here. When the bug opened the container from the inside, you don't think they might have maybe a little bit more of some, secure bottles? The bug was like, he stuck his hand out and it was like, it was like, and then there's so many references I'm trying to think of. There's a couple points in here that I have references to from movies. I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know I'm going to watch it one day and be like, son of a bitch. That was the reference I was thinking of. But it was just like, the bug just like stuck his hand out the top. It was like, and then the whole thing was like, zoop, and I was like, what? That's a oddly convenient little thing for him to press there. So that was upsetting. And then it just kind of goes and pisses in the girl's water bottle, or like ejaculates in it, and I was like, oh, that's gross. Didn't even want to he's just like, I don't even care. I'm just going to jack off in your drink. That's all he was pissed off, but he was like, I'm not going to take it out on you. I'm just going to go come in your drink. The joke's on you. So, yeah, that one was like, and it was weird because I saw when the guy comes in, he's kind of just like, oh, you didn't put the lid on? And she's like, oh, I don't even know. Whoops. And then he puts the lid on, and I was like, still though, that seems like a terrible invention to for a way to keep them contained. That seemed awful. So that kind of annoyed me. I was like, okay, come on. The eye octopus. Again, I know there's a reference here that is on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. Straight out of a Disney movie or something. I'm trying to think, and I just can't. I know it's there, but this octopus just knocks himself off the shelf, falls to the ground, it cracks open, and then he's just like, I'm free. It's like, what? What kind of glass did they use for this guy, or container? Was it just glass? Just like a wine bottle? This seems like an expensive ship. And this guy just is on the edge, and he's like, and then they drop. What is this? Please, if someone knows what reference I'm talking about here, this is straight out of a movie, I swear. And it's definitely a children's movie where they knock themselves off because they're stuck in a bottle, and it breaks on the ground and they escape. So I saw that and I was like, well, that's, what the fuck? That didn't make any sense. Why? The eye octopus thing though was cool. I like the idea of this, and it just I guess I would imagine it kills the host before, or maybe it has to kill the host to when it burrows, it kills them at the same time, because it did it to that sheep, and it looked like it just decimated its brain, and then it just I'm here now, and then just it takes place with that one eye. And I like that it looks a little fucked up too. They couldn't just you can't just throw a contact lens on it. Excuse me. It looks like something's messed. The eye just looks so fucked up. And I like that. I thought that was really cool. So I've been a big fan of this like weird octopus eyeball creature. The strangest thing ever, but I think it's quite cool. I think it's very like original. And so it is a little, a little frustrating. Yeah, but there's like it's in like the guy at the end there. It was pretty. That was a pretty cool scene where he's like kind of just like standing there and she's like talking to him. He's like, and he turns around and she's still saying his name. He's like, no. She's like, are you doing okay? Look at that eyeball. And he's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, what do you mean? What's wrong with my eyeball? I'm fine. I was semi expecting him to like, kind of glad they didn't make it so he like talked back. It was just like, I'm fine. How are you? I'm glad he just was like, he just has like a weird like guttural growl or like it's like, ugh. I forget what sound he made, but it wasn't like, he was just like doing a weird call. So I like that. That was pretty cool at the end there. Minus the fact of how he escaped was the dumbest thing ever, but I like that. So they finally find out that was like one of the engineers, I think, was like the guy sabotaging the ship. And it's just like a shootout. It just like turns into a shootout. On the ship, the cyborg does some quick moves and just like stabs the guy in the back. It's just like stabbed him. And so I don't know if that was just like, if he was just a human or a synth. I think he was just a human, but I'm not too sure. I'd have to watch back the first episode if they said if everyone on board was synths and like was just like everyone was like a type of robot or something, or if there was any humans on there. Because he just like, he stabs this guy in the back, and then he's just like, this guy's like hanging off the ground with like a fucking 5-foot sword in his gut, in his spine. He's just like, you can't, I'll never tell you the truth. It's too late. You can't stop them. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You should be dead. You're screaming in pain. This guy's just having a full-on conversation like he's like, you don't know what's happening. You don't know the truth. You have no idea what the truth is. I'm fine. They dropped him and he finally dies. I was like, okay, what the fuck? I don't know how that guy was able to put out a single word after being stabbed in the spine like that. Yeah, so I thought that was funny. Strange. Debatable. I questioned that, but I still thought it was kind of like, I had a good